Hello, my name is Linnell Townsend, and I'm here today in order to talk about what can happen when families do not stick together to support a main family caregiver as they care for loved ones. Because we can all relate to family dynamics and family drama, and this is in a time when there's a crisis, at a time when families should be sticking together and supporting one another. Unfortunately, the burden of responsibility can actually fall on one individual. And sadly, this is what happens in many situations when a loved one needs total care, and which is usually a parent with adult children. So, unfortunately, that one sibling has to become the main family caregiver, while outside siblings may go on with their lives. Today, I want to talk about these additional caregivers or siblings, about some of the things that's going on behind the scenes with that main family caregiver when they're left and having to take care of everything without a support system in place, things you may not be aware of that's happening to that individual. And as I speak about a few things, there will be a reference to a few videos that I would like for you to be able to see. I will try to put them in my description, but if not, if you could just follow along with me with the titles or two, they'll help you to see just how serious this situation is. Now, to begin with, did you know that according to statistics, never ending caregiving, 24/7 caregiving, can have life threatening effects on the person providing care? Also, according to statistics, a main family caregiver has a 30% chance of dying actually before the person they're taking care of. Now, why is this? That's because unending caregiving can have a physical and emotional toll on the lives of, and the body of the individual that's providing care. As a result, your family could actually have two individuals that's needing care. And this could be the individual providing care in addition to the person that they're trying to take care of. So, where does that leave you and your family if you're an outside sibling or family member? If that main family caregiver's health breaks down as they're working 24/7 to care for your loved one, the burden of responsibility could actually fall on you, and it could happen overnight. I'm going to relate two different situations of individuals that I know personally. One is the family, which is a sad situation, but another one is an example to show what can happen actually overnight. This was of an individual that visited their family members, and there was an individual that was taking care of the parent, and they were unable to continue with their care. So as a result, they decided that they would visit one of the siblings and for a weekend trip with the intention of leaving the parent. And that's actually what they did do. And as a result, that other sibling was forced into a situation to become an immediate caregiver despite all the other things that was going on in their lives. And this actually altered the life of them as well as their other family members. So even though they handled the situation, this is some of the things that can happen in an emergency situation when families don't communicate with one another. Now, the other situation is a very sad situation, and this is of a family of three, and they were dear friends of mine. This situation actually demonstrates what can happen when individuals who are already ill themselves are forced into the position to have to become caregivers because they don't have any other support. In this situation, there were two terminally ill individuals that had serious health issues, but then there was one that even though he had very serious health issues, they did not have to be life threatening. But unfortunately, because they were forced into the role of total caregiving, this added to their already dire situation, and it took a toll on all of their lives. Sadly, within around 4 months, they all passed. Now, I have a video that I want to refer you to, and it's entitled Understanding Caregiver Stress from a group called National Hospice. So if you could type that in, and National Hospice is all one word, it's going to help you to see just how serious 24/7 caregiving can be and what it can do to the life and the body of the individual providing that care. And these situations actually helped me to see the seriousness of having a plan of action in place, a support system, as well as additional caregivers. And this is because 24/7 caregiving, as we brought up, the two can have life-threatening effects. And that's why it's imperative that outside family members get involved and know what's going on with two individuals that are very important. That's a person providing care as well as a person that's needing care. This is your family emergency, your family crisis. So if you are an outside sibling of a parent or family member that's needing total care, you're probably wondering what can you do in order to provide support for the main family caregiver. I created additional videos, and there are two in particular. There's a part one and a part two. And what these videos will do, they're designed in order to show you some of the many services that the main family caregiver may have. And it's going to give you, part two is going to give you at least 10 tools that you can be able to use in order to help support your family, even if you're a sibling living outside of the home or in another state. And the videos will explain how my 4-week course is designed or created in order to help your family create a unique plan of action, a plan of action that's working around your schedules or your situation in your lives, because everybody's situation is different and unique. It would help to meet not only your family's needs, it would show you how to work together as a team, regardless of where you're living at. And it will help you to generate additional caregivers that can support that main family caregiver. And these can be individuals that will be able to work 2 to 3 days a week, 8 to 10 hours a day. So imagine that free time that main family caregiver can have. And also it'll help you to create task sheets, schedules, and create a medical profile of the individual that's been able to be taken care of. That and so much more. So please look at our videos, and these videos as well as our website. When you go to our website, that you'll see in our description. Well, anyway, the videos are entitled Part 1, Why Families Need to Come Together to Support the Main Family Caregiver. And Part B is entitled Tools to Help Families Work Together to Support the Main Family Caregiver. And I want you to know that it is my goal in order to see your family pull together, as many families haven't been able to do so that your loved one's illness does not have to leave you and your family overwhelmed with grief and frustration. I would like to be able to see you and your family have cherished memories. I'd like you to have good times with one another as you work together as a family during this most critical time in your family's life. So please feel free also to email me. My email address is shs.s number 4lt@gmail.com. And also please check out our link to our website in our description. Again, I want to let you know I'm hoping the best for you and your family and your journal, taking care of your loved one that's needing total care. So please remember, support for that main family caregiver. It's not just one family member's issue, it's your family emergency, your family crisis. Thank you, and have a good day.